Deantre, just in general, just what was this process like? You just going through this the first time, and then coming out of Indy, what were the biggest takeaways? Just going in just the rest of the way.
It's very fun, very exciting for me, coming from where I come from. Don't have many opportunities like this, so I kind of wear that chip on my shoulder. No matter what I do, or no matter what I get invited to, or no matter what happens, kind of wear that chip on my shoulder every day, and just go to work. Coming out of Indy, I kind of just knew what I need to work on. Kind of my shuttles and my L drills and things like that. I need to get a better vertical as well. So kind of worked on that. My time off, and when it come to the pro day today, I had to make sure that I upheld on my end and make sure that they knew I was working the whole time.
Yeah, how'd you feel today went for you?
I went pretty good. I feel like I could have did some things better. My L drill probably could have been better. But otherwise, I feel like I was very smooth with my drills and my hands today. Unfortunately, I don't know where they was during the combine, but they were there today, so I had to make sure, prove to them that I had ball skills.
Who have you had talks with or visits with or have visits scheduled this next month?
I've talked to the Colts. I've talked to the Chargers. Have a visit with the Jaguars on Monday. Also have a visit with the Colts on April, like 14th. I think it's 14th through the 15th. So I got to talk to a couple of teams. The Vikings have came down here, private workout, so kind of talked to them.
Deantre, how do you approach it when you've got, as you mentioned, like three very specific drills that you want to improve on? What do you do to kind of, I guess, get that improvement that you like to see? What were you doing in your time off?
Kind of just stretching a lot. I feel like the drills that I feel like I needed to work on had something to do with my flexibility. I always feel like I can be more flexible, of course. The speed is there, the explosiveness is there, but I feel like I can be more flexible and get out of those breaks a lot faster if I actually worked on it.
You know where you're going to be draft weekend, where you're going to do it, or is that still kind of in the
I'm
works?
definitely going to do it at home. My hometown, 40 minutes away, Charleston, Mississippi, very small town. So kind of trying to bring the city out and, help them. They'll help me, congratulate me on this. We'll celebrate this accomplishment. Let me get
So
that out.
obviously it means a lot to you, but to represent that city, and you kind of talk a lot about it there. What does it mean to you, and just the fact that they get to see your name called that weekend?
Very important to me, man, because it's a lot of young guys and young kids who look up to me from my community. So I feel like I'm doing it for them. It's not just for me. My why has nothing to do with me. My why has something to do with my community, my family, my environment, the kids under me, the kids that look up to me. I'm their role model. So I want to set the best example for them that I can and help them strive to be the greatest that they can be.
You mentioned that chip on your shoulder. Just what do you feel like you're able to bring to a franchise?
I feel like I can bring swagger. I got some swag. I'm very confident in my ability. I don't care who you put me up against. I'm ready to compete. If he can catch a ball, I don't care if he catch a ball. I'm ready to compete the whole play. I don't care if it's 100 plays or 20 plays. I'm ready to compete. So I'm very competitive as a corner, and I feel like you need that as a corner.
I'm sure as a kid you dreamt about playing in the NFL. Now that it's kind of at your fingertips and you can almost grab it, what does that feel like to you?
It just feels like a relief, honestly. This has been a long journey. Adversity has helped me very much. So I appreciate God for, taking me through the trials and tribulations that I had to go through to be in this position and being here with you guys today, be at this pro day and get invited to the combine. No matter what, man, adversity, it helps you grow. I feel like my adversity has helped me grow as a man, as a player, as a father, in every aspect of my life.
What has talking with your family been like they've just been, with you throughout this whole process? How has your family just encouraged you, as you're getting closer and closer to draft day?
It's kind of like it's not really. I kind of make the encouragement myself because I feel like they made so many sacrifices for me in the past. So it's not really them encouraging me. It's kind of, me in my own head, doing this for them because they sacrificed everything for me to get here. Just growing up, while his mom sacrificed a lot. She sacrificed not going to college and staying home, taking care of me and my older brother. So Things like that, I still think back on. That's why, it's still implanted in my head. That's in the back of my head, whenever I'm waking up in the morning, going to practice, doing things that, some people probably fall out of love with doing.
Obviously, you went to the combine, but being able to come back and have the pro day with your teammates you've been around for, some years, just what's that kind of like to experience this step towards the NFL with those guys?
It's very fun, man. Like I feel like we had a lot of fun today. I don't feel like it was mainly business. I feel like it was mainly, fun. We cheering on our teammates like we've done this whole season and previous seasons. So I feel like it was very fun, very relaxing. That we all was together, in this environment with, NFL teams, and we got to showcase our ability together.
Then kind of just how prepared do you feel to make that leap to pro ball?
I'm ready, man. Whatever it takes to, be the best corner I can be in life, best man I can be in life. I'm ready to, make those strides. Ready to create generational wealth for my family, my daughter, her daughter, whenever she, gets older. But I'm just ready to, do everything I have to do for my family.
You mentioned when you arrived back here from junior college, and you talked about, Johnny Brown, who played here and was from your hometown, was kind of part of inspiration of, coming here and trying to finish the job here. I guess, what are the conversations have been like since? Have you had any conversations with him throughout this whole process, and just what were those like?
Yeah, absolutely. He checks on me probably every 2 weeks or so. He just makes sure that, I keep my nose clean and my head's on in the right place, and I'm in the correct mental state. So he checks on me for the emotional things, the personal things that some people, never really check on me on. He's one of those who will check on me no matter what, to be honest. Appreciate y'all, man.